Welcome to RGN Quick Play, where we showcase new and upcoming games for your Commodore 64. Let's start this episode with a question. Do you know what was the highest selling C64 game in 2017? Well, you might be surprised to hear that it's Planet X2 from the 8-bit guy, who sold his initial 500 physical copies of the game within a couple of weeks. Planet X2 is considered to be the first real-time strategy game for the C64 in which you'd need to destroy the alien enemy bases to allow for future human colonization of a planet referred to as X2. The game features an impressive multitasking system that allows you to control up to 10 mobile units and 52 buildings, and was very well received by the C64 community upon its initial release. We'll move forward to 2020, and the development team from Pretovision have teamed up with David Murray to collaborate on a joint project to bring us Planet X2.1, an enhanced version of the original game designed to run off a cartridge and improve the overall production quality of the game by introducing new graphics, selectable in-game tunes, an achievement system, and additional playfields. Starting a game off, we are presented with a view of our factory and a couple of builders. Underneath the primary game screen, we can see the coordinates of our cursor or the unit under our control, and below that we can see which mobile unit is currently under our active control. We can switch between mobile units by pressing the corresponding number key. The game is controlled using the keyboard, and so as we move the builder around, we have a number of actions available, represented under the options section, which we access using the F keys. Let's build another factory by pressing F1 key to build, and then F1 again to choose the item we are building. While construction is taking place, let us switch to the other builder robot and get it to do some resource collecting. Our current resource stocks are shown at the top of the right section of the screen. We'll need to hit F3 to bulldoze some smaller rocks in order to get access to the crystal. Hit F5 to pick the crystal up, and then we head back to the factory to drop it off and have it processed. Switching across to our newly constructed factory, let's build a tank by hitting F3 in the factory option menu. How about we switch on some background music? There are 8 in-game tunes on offer in X2.1, which you can cycle through by pressing the F8 key. Methane gas can be extracted by building a gas refinery over the top of the gas vents that are found near lava. Our mobile units cannot cross water, so when we come across rivers or areas of water, we need to build a bridge connecting one landmass to another. Let's take a pause here to compare the graphical enhancements applied to X2.1. Here we can see that most of the new graphic tile sets are more intricate with their detail and bring the look of the game up to a more refined standard. Back to the game, let's go and find something to shoot. To attack an enemy base or unit, we hit the spacebar and then move our cursor to the unit we want to attack. If you need to repeatedly attack the same unit, you can simply double tap the spacebar. Your tanks can also inflict considerable damage by putting it into self-destruct mode. Quickly drive straight up to an enemy base and hit F3, and watch the destruct timer count down, hopefully before the enemy destroys you, and then boom. When you see the screen border flashing red, this means that the enemy scouts are attacking your factories. Rush your tanks back to the base to try and destroy them, but if you are too slow and all your factories are destroyed, then it's game over, I'm afraid. Take a look at this great defeat screen added to X2.1. Another way to destroy enemy bases is to launch missiles at them. Scout around the map to locate the approximate coordinates of an enemy base, build a missile silo and use it to build a missile. Once armed, set the coordinates and then hit F7 to launch and wait for the boom. Destroy all enemy bases and you are rewarded with a victory screen, also included as part of X2.1. At the end of each game, you are presented with an enhanced achievement and stats screen with all achievements saved to the cart. There are 14 different playfields on offer which should provide quite a bit of gameplay, even if the enemy bases are always in the same position. Each map is of a quite good size, and as you can see, moving around the maps is quite fast, to the extent that you could easily get yourself lost if you don't pay attention to the coordinates. Planet X2.1 has 3 difficulty settings on offer, with a difference being the amount of resources you start off with, and the game is both PAL and NTSC compatible. Planet X2.1 will be available from the Protovision webshop as a boxed edition that includes a toy construction vehicle, a quick reference card, and a printed manual. All physical editions include a digital package as well. Hope you enjoyed this game showcase, and thank you to the viewers who have provided RGN with a tip in recent times. It certainly helps me out with running the RGN platform. Until next time, bye for now.